great conversation. It brought up a lot of issues that maybe I would want to talk to you. Really nice and insightful, thank you. It reflects back to me how skillful can be the ego person avoiding being seen and exposed. Like I could see it in my story, thank you. Maybe 3 months and I'll be able to book a private session with you. Thank you, love your way of being and seeing. Hi Anka. Yeah, another thing that I believe, so, you know, I said that stuff about the tax thing, like I do think it all works out perfectly. Not that sometimes I don't get like, oh fuck, I've spent too much money. I'll have moments of like, oh crap, how am I going to pay this bill? Like I get that sometimes. But generally I feel like that's the way life works, that when money's needed, if you just relax and sit back and trust, like not a forced thing, but a natural thing, it comes. But the other thing I believe is that there is like a collective energy in humans. And so when like a group of people become interested in an object, then it attracts the energy of other people to that object. So I don't know if you've ever experienced this before, like sometimes this happens to me with fashion. I don't like watch the news or the media that much. I watch about Brexit because I have to, but or I'm fascinated by it, but I also have to a bit keep up with it. But I tend to not watch too much what's in fashion. And when I used to live in the forest in Australia, I used to be very removed from that type of stuff. And what I would notice is that when something was in fashion, I would just naturally begin to desire it, but I wouldn't even know it was in fashion. So say the color like mustard was in fashion, like I would suddenly begin to desire having mustard colored things. And I think it's collective energy that we all pick up on. So say with the sessions, like because a few people started booking, so maybe there was a bit like 3 or 4 or 5 people started booking in a period of time, it attracted energetically other people to it. Like it put that thought into other people's heads. I know that sounds really crazy, but I think like it's collective consciousness, and you will notice it happening around you. That one person thinks things and then suddenly you think it, or your friends start talking about something and you've been thinking about it. Like life is so much more magical and mysterious. And I always notice that it works like that with money for me. Like like with my retreats, if I need more money, then I have really busy retreats. And if I don't, then I have less busy retreats. It always works out perfectly. And then I think it also works out for the person, because I also think on the other side of things that people that need smaller retreats, so people that need the bigger retreats, go on the bigger retreats when there's like lots of people on the retreat, and then people come on the smaller retreats when they need more attention. So when there is like a really small group and maybe it doesn't produce money or any revenue for me, like I always feel that it's important for those people that have come on the retreat, because there's something in them that energetically needed that personal attention and that small group. I always think it always works out perfectly and in line with everybody's desires. Like the being a teacher game, like I've really had to like trust it over the years with money and finances. I know that maybe some people don't like it that I talk about money and finances, because they're like, spirituality and money shouldn't go together. But it's just money is just an energy. Like it's an energy that you say thank you with, or that you appreciate the services of someone. So it's just like a swap. It's an energetic swap. So in the olden days, it would be like I had a bag of pasta and then I swapped it for your bag of rice. And we swapped a bag and a bag. And that's the same as what money is. It's not this big evil thing, mastermind. It's an energy that's like gratitude. It's like, I appreciate what you've given and here is what I give you. It's not a big bad thing. That's a mentality. A collective mentality as well. And yeah, and it's really taken trust on the money, level with the teaching thing. Like over the years, like booking venues and just the way that I've done business. Like I'm not a business person. I don't advertise. Sometimes people that have organized my retreats have advertised, but never because of me. Like, and I just let it happen organically. Like I do my videos, I advertise it on my videos, and then I put it on Facebook, and I just let it happen organically if people want to come. And I always find it exactly works out perfectly. I don't have to go out and grab people, and people don't have to come and grab me, although maybe has happened in the past. But you don't have to do that. It naturally works out. I'm not saying there's moments where there isn't like an uncomfortable feeling about it, but in general, that is my perspective on it.